There's no safe like SimpliSafe. I am a DIY guy, so the fact that SimpliSafe security systems are delivered straight to your door and you install them yourself appeal to me. SimpliSafe's 24/7 professional monitoring is powered by Fast Protect technology. When a threat is detected, SimpliSafe's monitoring professionals promptly contact you and dispatch first responders to your home. With the addition of a SimpliSafe Smart Alarm wireless indoor security camera, you are able to keep tabs on your property whether you are home or away, and with the season of summer vacations in full swing, that's exactly what many people are looking for. Exclusive to SimpliSafe is their 24/7 live guard protection. This allows professional monitoring agents to see and speak in real time to intruders in your home via the new camera. It instantly triggers the alarm with a built-in siren and captures evidence to verify the threat is real so you get priority emergency dispatch. Imagine an intruder thinking the coast is clear and being blasted by an alarm and receiving warnings from the monitoring agent that police are on the way. This protection plus more is offered at less than $1 a day. That is less than half the cost of traditional home security brands and comes contract-free, meaning you can start and stop anytime with no hidden fees. LiveGuard and the Smart Alarm camera integrates seamlessly into the whole home SimpliSafe system for comprehensive 24/7 protection. Don't wait until you're saying, I wish I'd ordered a SimpliSafe security system. Take action and save 20% on your SimpliSafe security system when you sign up for a Fast Protect plan and get your first month free. Visit SimpliSafe.com/homemade-home to customize yours.
SimpliSafe on.
This whole corner of the kitchen is the lowest portion of the floor. It's about 1.25 inches or so down than the right-hand corner. So you can see how high this cabinet is right here. And in order to level all of this out, what I've done is ripped a 3-inch piece of 1/2-inch plywood. This is just where a dishwasher's going. There's enough clearance to do this right here. I shimmed it up like you see over there, right there in that little gap, and then the same in the back. And then I took this strip, you lay the strip down on the ground on the end and screw it into the side of the cabinet. And that strip is at an angle to the bottom of the cabinet, but it just becomes the new foot. Toss in enough screws to do the job. You could also put some adhesive in there for extra assurance everything's gonna be okay. And then on the other side, I can't work up into that space. So what I'm gonna do is just pick up the cabinet and then I'll measure the stack of shims. And then on the back side of the next strip I cut, I can make a mark in the front and then make a mark in the back. That's the thickness of the shims back there, and then apply it, screw it onto the cabinet with the cabinet on its side, then flip it up in place, and hypothetically, it will be at the right angle and the right depth to keep the cabinet level. Nice and firm, no wobble. If you're enjoying this video and interested in getting into real estate yourselves, consider my ebook, Cheap Houses, How I Find and Buy Inexpensive Real Estate. It's available on Amazon and direct from my website as a PDF, which gives you the option to print. Check out the description below for the link. The cabinets are installed and I need your help. When I say the cabinets are installed, there's a few more details, but I'm gonna take care of those off camera and then with y'all's advice, make some decisions, and that's what we'll be addressing in the next video. One being the color of the countertops, the cabinets under the countertops. So this is the counter, sort of a white granite. In person, the gray that's in the white looks a little lighter in person. So it's not as extreme looking as it looks on camera here. It's much more mild, which I prefer. These are some of the options for the floor. This is a vinyl plank flooring, and this is a vinyl roll flooring. So you can vote for this one or left or right here. Probably gonna end up going with this though. It's a harder wearing floor. This stuff just gets ripped up. If it was my own house, I wouldn't have a problem with these. I probably would end up using this. But this stuff is just so easy. You know, this stuff, it can have issues. This stuff, as long as you don't poke a hole in it, you know, it's fine. But yeah, the flooring will kind of go from bathroom, kitchen into there. I think the rest of the house, I'm going to clean up the floors and paint them. And then upstairs is going to get carpet, and I can just replace that between tenants. It's fast, it's easy, and it's not as expensive as the vinyl plank flooring, and the install is super quick and easy. So knowing these things, you see these flooring options, you see the countertop, what color for the cabinets? Probably going to go little black knobs. You know, people may ask about the appliances. In a perfect world, I'd probably get stainless steel, but they're probably just going to be white appliances. Refrigerator is going to be right here. So maybe a trash can will be on the end of it, sort of as far as thinking of the layout. And then I may kind of finish off that space above the cabinets in some fashion. You can give me your ideas. I was thinking just sort of a paneled in look, and it would extend right across there. The pendant light would be hanging out from behind that, and then it'd be some sort of trimming of it. What else to say? Potentially even a tiled backsplash, but unnecessary. But it would be nice. I could always do that in the future if I end up selling this place. And then the little toe spaces of the cabinets. I'm going to deal with all that once the flooring is in, just where I don't have to think about it before and consider the thickness of the floor. So in the next video, I think a lot's going to get done. Countertops, cabinets will get painted, knobs, counters cut, mounted, sink cut out, probably even maybe go ahead and get all that plumbing in. It'd be great to have this kitchen functional, basically. When I say functional, I mean basically done. Trimming out the window, can do the end panels on the cabinets. I would love to go ahead and finish up all the electrical, fix the issue with the light outside, maybe even start kind of doing some trim work. I would really like to have the bathroom done, because if I do the flooring is going to be done in here, and all you would be needing to have done is setting a toilet, setting a sink, have the sink already, just putting the covers on, mount the light, got the light already, and get the doors in even, potentially. I don't know. Sounding ambitious, and it's a lot of work to do on my own, but it is coming a long ways. If y'all remember what this kitchen looked like, it had a refrigerator full of rotten meat. There was pee everywhere in the floor. There was poop everywhere. That little tiny pantry that was right there that had a toilet in it and no sink or anything. It was like a room just big enough to have the toilet in it. And I mean, it was a mess. The whole floor was leaking from the bathroom upstairs. The tub used to be right here in the upstairs, and it was just leaking, and it rotted all this out. You know, it was a mess. Think of what the porch looked like. It was a screened-in porch, basically, where those windows were at. The ceiling was flat. It was, you know, the old house's siding and everything. It has come a long ways. To see something this clean and finished looking, as unfinished as it is just nice looking to me. But yeah, y'all can do it too. Do not ever not think you can do something like this. I didn't have any experience doing this until I did. It's the only way you can get learn how to do anything is to start trying to do it. And of course, there's steps you can take to learn before you get started. But, you know, you can learn along the way. There's plenty of stuff to do in the early parts of a renovation that is skillless, just ripping out drywall. You can have someone give you some advice on what you need to do. And a lot of that stuff early on, demolition, making decisions, framing is easy. A lot of the rough-in work is easy. And then as you get closer and closer to the finished results, that is when you need to start being a little more careful. That's when a little more experience comes in place. You know, being able to get all the cabinets in and have them be straight and level, not break them, getting them in place. I mean, you know, things, I'd say some of the style choices, you know, kind of knowing how to do things. But in the end, a lot of these decisions, if you're just doing rental properties, it doesn't matter. If you're doing your own house, do it how you like to do it. If you're doing houses to sell them, you're probably already ahead of the game. You probably don't even have this problem. You probably know what to do, or you can have somebody come in, advise you, or have someone come in and do a lot of the finishing stuff. Someone pick your color, someone do your cabinet install that has the experience. Yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much about that, but one of my biggest things I want to do with this channel is to motivate people to do this. in your area, 2-bedroom, 2-story house, full basement, everything been nicely renovated, how much would that rent for? I get it. It's expensive to buy it. It's expensive to renovate it. But how much would it rent for? How many of those houses would you need before your rental income would equal the income at your job? For me, with my current cost of living, I've basically eliminated all my debt. It's really not that much, bare bones, $3,000 or $4,000 a month. But that's only, I'd say, 5 houses to get that. You got to keep in mind the overhead, the taxes, the insurance, and stuff like that. But imagine having 10 houses renting for somewhere around $1,000 each. If you can get that to the point where you've got no debt, you're going to end up with some serious income every month, and you could probably step away from whatever your job is. A lot of people's cost of living is the problem, not so much their income. So if you have a simpler life, you really don't have to have that much income. And when it's coming from something passive like a rental, it's even better. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out the sponsor of this video, SimpliSafe. The link will be in the description below. They've been a great help. And then you can also check out the other links in the description below for my ebook on how do you buy a place like this? How do you find it? It's a tricky thing to do, and I think it is getting trickier, but it still can be done. I recently did it. We'll talk about that one at some point in the future. Can't help myself. When a deal pops up or something I want pops up, I figure out how to get it. But that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.